Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? It's real. It's real. Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the Phillies. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Civale will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Connor Scott, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Stanton has a read on it, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So next to bat will be Brian Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out and a runner on second base. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's 3-0 Miami. Elieser Hernandez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Willie Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Willie.
The pitch.
Castro.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Diaz.
Ready now is Joaquin Diaz. Now here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And stepping in, Javier Baez. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agree, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Elieser Hernandez. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 3-0. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fouls this one off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 9 homers, 18 driven in. The 1-0.
2 balls.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-0 pitch on the way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Lindor is off of first with 2 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
So stepping in is Connor Scott. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the AB now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here comes the 0-1. He's running in there. Now the throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Marlins down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Into the box, JT Realmuto for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Savali, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He's set and the pitch. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center field.
Next to stand in is Joaquin Diaz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over.